Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be doing something really simple because they are my favourite types of designs. So we're going to be doing like a sort of French-ish sort of design, but instead of having like the typical French sort of smile, we're going to have it just going across one side. And yeah, we're going to do it. So we're going to have a nice nude base. So the nude base that I'm going to be using is Au Naturel. I usually use Peachy Nude, which you probably already know. But I'm trying to stay away from using it too much on my channel because then when my actual clients want it, if I run out, I'm going to be stuck. So I'm going to be using these pastel colours because I'm just trying to think of like some nice spring designs that are super quick and easy though. So we've got Blossom, which is a beautiful pink colour. We've got a lavender colour, which is called Lilac Lace, which my phone apparently doesn't like the name of. There we go. Then we've got Fleur, which is a beautiful blue. I've used that on my channel a lot as well. We've got Banana Milkshake, which is a pale yellow, and then we've got a pale green, which is called Lily Pad. So they're the 5 colours that we're going to be using for this set. Obviously every nail is going to be a different colour. Just quickly off camera, I am going to paint all 5 of these nails with 2 coats of Au Naturel, and then when we've come back from that, obviously we can get on with the design itself. So once I've done the base layers, like of the base colour on all of them, I'm now going in with my Bestie brush from Erin's collection, and I'm just going to create a sort of like, I don't really know what to call this. There is obviously most definitely a name for it. I just don't actually know what it is. Just messed that up a little bit, but it's alright because I'll just do that. We'll make it bigger than planned, that's fine. So I'm just going in, I'm basically just going to be doing this first of all on every nail with every different colour that we're going to be using. So obviously this is Banana Milkshake, the beautiful pale yellow. Now I don't know about you, but I've struggled with quite a few pastel yellows in the past, but this one actually is brilliant coverage. It's really, really good. So I'm just popping that in, and I'm going to put that in for a full cure whilst I'm doing the next nail. So this one is going to be the next colour, and that just happens on my palette to be blue, which is Fleur. And of course all the colours that I'm using in this video are from Gel Perfection, but you can use whatever you like. So I'm just putting the line down first about where I want it, and then just picking up a lot more product and then filling it in basically. There's not really a very professional way of explaining it because that is exactly what I'm doing. Super easy. And then I'm going to pop this into the lamp as well for a full 60 seconds. And then the next colour is going to be the pink. I know it's very repetitive, but I want you to see all the colours because these pastels are just beautiful. These were bought out last spring. They were like the spring 2021 collection, and I remember back then like seeing the pictures of them and pre-ordering them from Danielle, who runs Diamond Glitters and Gel Perfection. And just in case you haven't seen, like it's been quite a while now since she announced it, so if you are a lover of Gel Perfection, I would think you'd already seen it by now. But she has reopened the website. So if you were someone who used Gel Perfection and then stopped because you didn't think you'd be able to get hold of it, or if you were like me and you couldn't bring yourself to get rid, yeah, you'll be pleased to hear that it's back in business. So that's brilliant news. And then the next one I'm going to be doing is, I've left myself hardly any space in my lamp, is the lilac colour, which I think is Lilac Lace. So I'm just going to pop that on this one. I'll get focus back first. Super easy design, which is what we like. Doesn't take very long and looks really effective, so definitely a winner in my book. And then I'm just going to pop this one into the lamp as well, also of course for a full cure. And then last but not least, we've got the green. Nearly knocked that one over the lamp then, that's really annoying. Which is, what is it? Lily Pad. Cute name, I like that. This green is actually quite bright to be fair, but never mind. It's fine. Nothing wrong with standing out. So I'm just filling that area in. And then once I've done that, they'll all have been in the lamp for a 60-second full cure, and then we can move on to the next step. There we go, perfect. So popping that one in, making sure it's all just nice and even first, so there isn't any really big thick areas of polish. And then popping it in the lamp. So next I am going to mix some flakes on this palette that has definitely seen better days. I'm popping some base coat onto my palette, not a lot because I only need to do like a few lines with this. And I'm going to be using these beautiful flakes from Tia's Beauty. They are called this, is it Orion? I don't know. But anyway, whatever they're called, these are the ones that I'm using. They are beautiful. Obviously you can get them you can get them with discount from Tia's Beauty with my discount code that is always in the description box. So I'm going to get my flakes and I'm going to tip them into the base coat. I'm just adding a few at a time because it's really easy to get carried away. So once I've done that, and then I'm just going to mix it up with my brush. Make sure that they're all mixed up. You want to make sure the ratio is all right. I think I might be able to get away with putting a few more flakes in. So I'm just going to pick a few more up. There we go. And then we're going to use that to outline the colour on these nails. So I'm going in with that just very lightly. Placing that along where the, what is it called, where the colour starts. I don't want it to be really full coverage, like a really thick line of silver. This is exactly what I'm going for, which is why I've not like piled the glitter into the base coat, because I don't want it to be really thick and bulky and all that jazz. So I am just popping couple of specks down. You can always pick up a couple of specks like on your brush from your pot and add them on if you need some more, but like I said, I want it to be quite just, I don't know, I don't want to overdo it too much basically. So I think that's the perfect amount. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp and I'm going to do the exact same thing with every other nail. So I'm not going to do them all on camera because it would be far too repetitive. But just to like give you an idea, that's what I'm going for. Obviously, if you wanted like a lot more glitter, then you'd mix more glitter into the mix of the base coat. But to get nice small amount, just make sure you don't put too much in, and then it'll be quite easy to get a nice subtle amount of glitter, which is what we want, because there's still another step to do for these nails yet. So I'm going to do the other three off camera and then we can do the next step. So last but not least, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So we're going to be using this plate here. Obviously you can use any bit you want, but I'm going to be using this heart down here in the middle. It's just the perfect size for what I want, but obviously you can use anything you want. It doesn't have to be a heart either. I was originally going to do a flower because that's very spring-like, but I just don't want to, so that's what we're going to go with. So this is how they all look so far. Obviously you could just completely leave them as they are, they already look really pretty, but I am just going to do this extra step and just do a little heart on the nude area. Obviously I'm not going to do every nail on camera because that'd be very boring, but these are the colours that I'm going to be using. They don't actually match the colours. I wanted something that would stand out a bit instead of pastel, so I've basically found a polish that's like a darker version of each nail colour basically. So these are the colours that we're going to be using. So they are darker but they all match, so obviously a yellow, blue, pink, purple and green. and they're all from Clear Jelly Stamper. So these are the numbers for them, just in case you want to use the exact ones. We've got 8, 10, 5, 16 and 11. So I'm going to do like probably one on camera, just for you to see me actually do it, and then I'll do the other ones off camera, and then there we go. So I'm just getting some kitchen roll. I'm just going to wipe over my plate, especially the image that I'm using, just to make sure that it's nice and clean, and then go over with my finger as well, to make sure that there's nothing there. And I'm thinking actually that might be too small, so I might use this one, I think, instead. So I'm using acetone to clean the plate, and then my finger to go over to make sure there's no cotton residue on there from the cotton pad that I used. And then I've got my stamper, which I am, as always, using my Moira Pixel, I think that's what it's called, extra large stamper, because as you all probably know by now, if you've seen me stamping any of my videos, this is my absolute favourite one. I'm just rolling it over a lint roller to make sure that it's nice and clean, and then I can start using it for the set. So first nail I'm doing is the yellow. I've also got my Moira scraper, but you can use whatever scraper and stamper you want. And then I'm going to pop some polish just above the image, making sure there's enough there for me to fill the indent basically. Scrape off the excess, pick up the image. I'm just going to get rid of any that I don't need. And then I'm just going to pop this at the top left. I'm just going to get rid of the plate because it won't focus with it in. I'm just going to put it on the nude area at the top left. And that is it. I'm doing that for all of the other nails as well, but obviously in the different colours. And then I will top coat off camera, and we can come and see what they look like all together when they're all finished at the end. So this is how they turned out. I really, really like them actually. I didn't put too much effort into the stamping, so as you can see there is little bits missing and stuff, but yeah, I love it. I was in real panic mode for a second there. My phone just notified me that it was going to go off in about 8 seconds. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh. Anyway, so we're back. So this is how they turned out. I really, really love them. I absolutely love just the simplicity of them, but they look super cute. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And I'll be back really soon with another video. Bye.